Do you ever find yourself staring up at the stars, wondering what secrets lie beyond our planet? Or perhaps you've heard tales of unexplained disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle, or ancient manuscripts that remain indecipherable to this day. These are just a few examples of the mysteries that continue to baffle scientists, researchers, and curious minds around the world. From the depths of the ocean to the far reaches of space, the mysteries of the world are endless and captivating. They remind us that despite all of our technological advancements and scientific knowledge, there is still so much that we don't understand about our planet and the universe beyond. But why are we so fascinated by these mysteries? Perhaps it's the thrill of the unknown, the sense of adventure and discovery that comes with exploring uncharted territories. Or maybe it's the humbling reminder that even in a world where we can answer so many questions, there are still some that remain elusive and enigmatic. Whatever the reason, the mysteries of the world are a reminder of just how much there is left to discover and explore. So buckle up, get ready for an adventure, and join us as we journey into the unknown and unravel the mysteries of the world. Let's dive together and see some mystery places in the world in General Stonehenge, England, a prehistoric monument made of massive stone blocks arranged in a circle. Easter Island, Chile, an isolated island known for its giant statues, moai, and mysterious history. Area 51, Nevada, USA, a secretive military base rumored to have been involved in extraterrestrial activities. The Bermuda Triangle, Atlantic Ocean, a region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean where ships and planes have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The Nazca Lines, Peru, ancient geoglyphs in the Nazca Desert of southern Peru that depict animals, plants, and geometric shapes. The moai statues of Easter Island, Chile, large statues made of volcanic rock that were carved by the Rapa Nui people on Easter Island. The pyramids of Giza, Egypt, ancient tombs of pharaohs that were built over 4,500 years ago using massive blocks of limestone and granite. The Great Wall of China, China, a series of fortifications built along the northern borders of China to protect against invasions. The Mothman Museum, West Virginia, USA, a museum dedicated to the legend of the Mothman, a cryptid creature reportedly sighted in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. The Georgia Guidestones, Georgia, USA, a granite monument with inscriptions in several languages that outline guidelines for humanity. The Black Knight Satellite, Space, a mysterious object that has been claimed by some to be an artificial satellite orbiting the Earth. The Moraki Boulders, New Zealand, large spherical boulders on a beach that have been eroded out of ancient sea cliffs. The Plain of Jars, Laos, an archaeological site with thousands of large ancient stone jars scattered across the landscape. The Island of the Dolls, Mexico, an island with hundreds of creepy dolls hanging from trees and buildings. The Winchester Mystery House, California, USA, a mansion with an odd layout and many strange features, built by the widow of the Winchester rifle manufacturer. The Catacombs of Paris, France, an underground network of tunnels and rooms that contain the remains of millions of Parisians. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan, a natural gas field that has been burning continuously since 1971. The Sargasso Sea, Atlantic Ocean, a region of the North Atlantic Ocean where floating seaweed, sargassum, accumulates, forming a unique ecosystem. The Devil's Sea, Pacific Ocean, an area of the Pacific Ocean where many ships and planes have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The Roanoke Colony, North Carolina, USA, a group of English settlers who disappeared from their colony on Roanoke Island in the late 16th century, leaving behind a cryptic message. The Tower of London, England, a historic castle that has been the site of many executions and is believed to be haunted. The Mary Celeste, Atlantic Ocean, a ghost ship that was found adrift in the Atlantic Ocean in 1872, with no crew aboard. The Oak Island Money Pit, Nova Scotia, Canada, an elaborate system of tunnels and booby traps on Oak Island that is rumored to contain treasure. The Lost City of Z, Amazon Rainforest, an ancient city believed to exist deep in the Amazon rainforest but never found. The Dyatlov Pass Incident, Russia, the mysterious deaths of 9 hikers in the Ural Mountains in 1959. The world is full of mysteries that have baffled scientists and researchers for years. In this segment, we'll explore some of the most mysterious phenomena that continue to intrigue us to this day. The Bermuda Triangle. One of the most famous mysteries in the world is the Bermuda Triangle. This area of the Atlantic Ocean, located between Bermuda, Puerto Rico, and the southern tip of Florida, has been the site of numerous disappearances of ships and planes. Some speculate that this is due to a natural phenomenon such as rogue waves or methane hydrates, while others believe it's due to more supernatural explanations such as alien abductions or a secret government experiment gone wrong. The Voynich Manuscript. Another enduring mystery is the Voynich Manuscript, a book that dates back to the 15th century and is written in an unknown script and language. Despite centuries of attempts by researchers to decipher the manuscript, its meaning remains a mystery to this day. The WOW signal. In 1977, a radio signal was detected that was so strong it was dubbed the WOW signal. This signal came from deep space and has never been explained. Some speculate that it could be a message from extraterrestrial life, while others believe it was simply a natural occurrence. The Tunguska event. In 1908, a massive explosion occurred in the Tunguska region of Siberia, Russia. The explosion flattened trees and caused damage to the surrounding area, but no impact crater was ever found. The cause of this explosion remains a mystery, with theories ranging from a meteorite to a black hole. The universe. Finally, the universe itself is a mystery that continues to baffle scientists. We know that it's vast and complex, with billions of galaxies and trillions of stars, but we still don't fully understand its origins, its composition, or its ultimate fate. Mysteries like these remind us that there is still so much we don't know about the world around us. Despite our best efforts, some things may always remain a mystery. But that doesn't mean we should stop exploring and asking questions. Who knows what we might discover next? Hey folks, are you enjoying this deep dive into the mysteries of the world? If so, be sure to hit that like button and let us know in the comments below which mystery you find the most intriguing. And if you want to keep up with our latest videos on everything from science and technology to history and culture, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're passionate about exploring the wonders of the world and sharing our discoveries with you, but we can't do it without your support. So be sure to spread the word, share this video with your friends, and help us build a community of curious minds who are eager to learn and explore. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next segment as we continue our journey into the mysteries of the world. As we wrap up our exploration of some of the most mysterious phenomena in the world, it's clear that there is so much we still don't understand about our planet and the universe beyond. From the Bermuda Triangle to the Voynich Manuscript, from the WOW signal to the Tunguska event, these mysteries continue to fascinate and intrigue us. But what is it about these mysteries that captures our imagination? Why do we find ourselves drawn to stories of unexplained disappearances, strange signals from outer space, and ancient manuscripts we can't decipher? Perhaps it's the thrill of the unknown, the idea that there are still secrets waiting to be uncovered, even in a world that can sometimes feel so familiar and predictable. Or maybe it's the sense of wonder and awe that comes with contemplating the vastness of the universe and our place within it. When we think about the billions of galaxies, trillions of stars, and countless mysteries yet to be solved, it's easy to feel small and insignificant. But at the same time, it's a reminder of just how much there is to discover and explore, both within ourselves and in the world around us. Ultimately, the mysteries of the world remind us of the power of curiosity and the importance of never stopping the quest for knowledge. Whether we're exploring the depths of the ocean or scanning the skies for signs of extraterrestrial life, there is always more to discover and learn. Of course, not all mysteries will be solved. Some may remain unsolved for centuries or even millennia, frustrating and tantalizing us with their elusive secrets. But that doesn't mean we should stop trying. Every new discovery, every breakthrough in our understanding of the world brings us closer to unraveling the mysteries that have captivated us for so long. So as we close this segment, let's remember to keep our sense of wonder and our spirit of adventure alive. Let's keep asking questions, keep exploring, and keep pushing the boundaries of what we know and what we can achieve. Who knows what secrets and wonders we might uncover next? The mysteries of the world await us, and the journey to unravel them is only just beginning. The world we live in is full of surprises, and there is always something new and fascinating to learn. Whether it's the wonders of nature, the marvels of science, the mysteries of history, or the quirks of culture, there is no shortage of amazing facts that will leave you in awe. So today we'll take a deep dive into the world of fun facts and explore some of the most interesting and entertaining tidbits about our world. One of the great things about fun facts is that they can be found everywhere and in every aspect of life. From the animals that inhabit our planet, to the buildings we live and work in, to the food we eat, there is always something new and exciting to discover. And the best part is that these facts can be enjoyed by anyone, regardless of age or background. So whether you're a student looking for something fun to impress your friends with, a teacher looking for a new way to engage your students, or just someone who loves learning new things, this is the perfect place for you. We'll explore the weird and wonderful world of fun facts, and hopefully, you'll walk away with a newfound appreciation for the incredible world we live in. Now, you might be wondering, why do we love fun facts so much? What is it about these little nuggets of information that make them so interesting and captivating? Well, for one, they're often surprising and unexpected. We think we know everything there is to know about the world, but then we hear something that completely throws us for a loop. Additionally, fun facts are often shareable and easy to remember. We can share them with our friends, post them on social media, or just keep them in our memory banks for future conversations. And because they're so easy to remember, they can often serve as great conversation starters or icebreakers. But perhaps the most important reason why we love fun facts is that they help us appreciate the incredible world we live in. Sometimes we get so caught up in our day-to-day lives that we forget how amazing and awe-inspiring our planet really is. Fun facts remind us that there is always something new and incredible to discover, and that the world is full of surprises and wonders that we can never fully comprehend. So, with all that in mind, let's dive into the world of fun facts and explore some of the most interesting and entertaining tidbits about our planet. From the bizarre to the hilarious, the strange to the heartwarming, we'll cover it all. Thanks for joining us on Welcome to our journey of discovery, as we explore some of the most fascinating and fun facts about the world. From the bizarre to the intriguing, the funny to the unusual, we'll take a look at some of the most mind-blowing facts that are sure to amaze and entertain you. The wonders of nature. Nature is full of fascinating and unusual facts that often leave us in awe. Did you know that there is a species of jellyfish that can age backward? Or that there is a tree in Sweden that is over 9,000 years old? And how about the fact that sloths only defecate once a week? These are just a few examples of the wonders of nature and the incredible ways in which the natural world can surprise and delight us. The marvels of science is always pushing the boundaries of our understanding, and the world is full of amazing discoveries that have changed the way we live our lives. For example, did you know that scientists have developed a type of transparent aluminum that is stronger than steel? Or that it is possible to make diamonds out of peanut butter? And how about the fact that there are some sharks that can glow in the dark? These are just a few examples of the marvels of science and the incredible things that we can achieve when we put our minds to it. The mysteries of history. History is full of fascinating stories and intriguing characters, but it also has its fair share of mysteries and puzzles that still baffle us to this day. For example, did you know that the ancient city of Machu Picchu was built without the use of any wheels or iron tools? Or that the Vikings may have used a special type of crystal called sunstones to navigate their ships? And how about the fact that there is still a debate about who built the Sphinx in Egypt? These are just a few examples of the mysteries of history, and the incredible ways in which the past can still surprise and intrigue us. The quirks of culture. Every culture has its own unique quirks and traditions, and these can often be the source of some of the most fun and interesting facts about the world. For example, did you know that in Japan there is a type of cat cafe where you can go to drink coffee and play with cats? Or that in Italy it is considered bad luck to wear a wedding dress before the wedding day? And how about the fact that in some parts of the world, people eat insects as a regular part of their diet? These are just a few examples of the quirks of culture and the fascinating ways in which different societies can surprise and delight us. We hope you've enjoyed this journey through some of the most fun and fascinating facts about the world. From the wonders of nature to the marvels of science, the mysteries of history to the quirks of culture, there is always something new and amazing to discover. So keep exploring, keep learning, and never forget to appreciate the incredible world that we live in. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for more fun and fascinating facts about the world.
100 bizarre and fun places to visit on planet Earth, along with their locations. The Mendenhall Ice Caves, Alaska, USA. The Door to Hell, Derwas, Turkmenistan. The Glowworm Caves, Waitomo, New Zealand. The Salar do Uyuni Salt Flats, Bolivia. The Blue Lagoon, Krindavik, Iceland. The Great Barrier Reef, Queensland, Australia. The Chocolate Hills, Bohol, Philippines. The Stone Forest, Yunnan, China. The Wave, Arizona, USA. The Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. The Mirror Lakes, South Island, New Zealand. The Fairy Pools, Isle of Skye, Scotland. The Red Beach, Panjin, China. The Fingal's Cave, Isle of Staffa, Scotland. The Cappadocia Cave Houses, Turkey. The Pulpit Rock, Norway. The Marble Caves, General Carrera Lake, Chile. The Rainbow Mountains, Zhangjiadanxia, China. The Socotra Island, Yemen. The Devil's Tower, Wyoming, USA. The Pamukkale Hot Springs, Turkey. The Badlands National Park, South Dakota, USA. The Ha Long Bay, Vietnam. The Vatnajökull Glacier, Iceland. The Bungle Bungle Range, Western Australia. The Angela Falls, Venezuela. The Cenote Kill, Yucatan, Mexico. The Great Blue Hole, Belize. The Tequila Volcano, Mexico. The Valley of the Moon, La Paz, Bolivia. The Trolltunga Rock, Norway. The Dalola Volcano, Ethiopia. The Huanglong Pools, Sichuan, China. The Grand Prismatic Spring, Yellowstone National Park, USA. The Danakil Depression, Ethiopia. The Fly Geyser, Nevada, USA. The Mont Saint-Michel, Normandy, France. The Pink Lake, Western Australia. The Antelope Canyon, Arizona, USA. The Bora Bora Island, French Polynesia. The Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, Hunan, China. The Redwood National Park, California, USA. The Krka National Park, Croatia. The Chiricahua National Monument, Arizona, USA. The Plydvis Lakes National Park, Croatia. The Machu Picchu, Peru. The Serengeti National Park, Tanzania. The Cliffs of Moher, Ireland. The Moraine Lake, Banff National Park, Canada. The Montsell Forts, UK. The Ayers Rock, Northern Territory, Australia. The Grand Canyon, Arizona, USA. The Giant Buddha, Lishan, China. The Jigakudani Monkey Park, Nagano, Japan. The Salar de Atacama, Chile. The Montserrat Mountain, Spain. The Taroko Gorge, Taiwan. The Mount Roraima, Venezuela/Brazil/Guyana. The Wakashina Oasis, Peru. The Linces Maranhenses National Park, Brazil. The Meteora Monasteries, Greece. Trolltunga, Norway. Salar do Uyuni, Bolivia. The Great Blue Hole, Belize. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, China. Rainbow Mountain, Peru. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. Ice Hotel, Sweden. Antelope Canyon, USA. Cappadocia, Turkey. Las Pozas, Mexico. Skellig Michael, Ireland. Chocolate Hills, Philippines. Devil's Pool, Zambia. Socotra Island, Yemen. Skaftafel Ice Cave, Iceland. Cenote Kill, Mexico. The Wave, USA. Glass Beach, USA. The Pinnacles, Australia. Blood Falls, Antarctica. Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. The Muir Rocky Boulders, New Zealand. Cliffs of Moher, Ireland. Mount Roraima, Venezuela/Brazil/Guyana. Valley of Fire State Park, USA. Cenote das Ojos, Mexico. Zhangjiadanxia Landform, China. Manjungle Cave, South Korea. Pamukkale Thermal Pools, Turkey. Rotorua Geothermal Park, New Zealand. Mendenhall Ice Caves, USA. The Marble Caves, Chile/Argentina. Pink Sands Beach, Bahamas. Jigakudani Monkey Park, Japan. Hamilton Pool, USA. Colored Sands Beach, Canada. Reed Flute Cave, China. The Catacombs of Paris, France. The Crooked Forest, Poland. Thor's Well, USA. The Stone Forest, China. The Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. Blue Grotto, Italy. The Trulli of Alberobello, Italy. The Wave Organ, USA. The Petrified Forest, USA. Noroi Fjord, Norway. Crystal Cave, Bermuda. Bata Caves, Malaysia. The Door of Faith, Hawaii, USA. We've explored some truly amazing and fun facts about the world, from the bizarre to the hilarious, the strange to the heartwarming. We've learned about some of the most fascinating animals on the planet, from the quirky quokka to the majestic narwhal. We've explored some of the most beautiful and unusual natural phenomena, from the stunning northern lights to the eerie sailing stones. And we've delved into the weird and wonderful world of human culture, from the history of the high five to the origins of the smiley face. But there's still so much more to discover. The world is an endlessly fascinating and complex place, and there are always new and surprising facts to uncover. So, let's take a moment to reflect on some of the amazing things we've learned so far, and look ahead to what's to come. One thing that has become clear throughout this segment is that the world is full of surprises. No matter how much we think we know, there is always something new and unexpected to discover. And that's what makes learning about fun facts so exciting. It's like going on a treasure hunt, where you never know what amazing treasure you'll uncover next. Another thing that has become apparent is that there is so much diversity in the world. Whether it's in the animal kingdom, the natural world, or human culture, there are so many unique and fascinating things to explore. And the more we learn about these different aspects of the world, the more we can appreciate the incredible richness and complexity of our planet. Finally, we've seen that learning about fun facts can be incredibly rewarding. Not only is it entertaining and engaging, but it can also help us broaden our horizons and gain a deeper understanding of the world around us. Whether it's by inspiring us to travel to new places, encouraging us to explore different cultures, or simply giving us a new appreciation for the amazing world we live in, fun facts can have a powerful impact on our lives. So, what have we learned from this journey into the world of fun facts? We've learned that the world is full of surprises, that there is so much diversity to be explored, and that learning about fun facts can be incredibly rewarding. We've also seen that there is always more to discover, and that the world is an endlessly fascinating and complex place. But perhaps the most important lesson we can take away from this segment is the power of curiosity. Curiosity is what drives us to learn, to explore, and to uncover new and amazing things about the world. It's what leads us on this journey of discovery, and it's what keeps us coming back for more. So, as we wrap up this segment, I encourage you to keep that curiosity alive. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep uncovering new and amazing things about the world. Because as we've seen throughout this segment, the world is an incredible place, full of wonder and magic, just waiting to be discovered. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we hope you continue to explore the amazing world of fun facts. Welcome to the third segment of our journey into the fascinating world of facts about emotions. In this segment, we'll explore the incredible power of human emotions and how they shape our experiences of the world around us. Emotions are an essential aspect of the human experience. They influence our thoughts, behaviors, and perceptions of the world, and they can range from the most basic emotions such as happiness, sadness, and anger to more complex feelings such as love, envy, and empathy. One of the most fascinating aspects of emotions is their universality. While the expression and interpretation of emotions may vary across different cultures and contexts, emotions themselves are a fundamental aspect of the human experience and are present in every society. Emotions are also incredibly powerful. They can motivate us to take action, influence our decision-making processes, and have a profound impact on our physical and mental health. Research has shown that chronic negative emotions such as stress, anxiety, and depression can have significant effects on our health and well-being, while positive emotions such as happiness and contentment can improve our overall health and even increase our lifespan. But emotions are not just limited to humans. Many animals, including dogs, cats, and even some birds, exhibit a range of emotions similar to our own. In fact, research has shown that many animals are capable of experiencing complex emotions such as grief, joy, and fear. So why do we experience emotions, and what purpose do they serve? Evolutionary theorists suggest that emotions have evolved as a way to help us adapt and survive in our environments. For example, fear can help us avoid danger and stay safe, while happiness can encourage us to seek out rewarding experiences and form social connections with others. But emotions are not just about survival. They are also an essential part of our human experience and can enrich our lives in countless ways. From the joy of a child's laughter to the comfort of a loved one's embrace, emotions are at the heart of what makes us human. Throughout this segment, we will delve deeper into the world of emotions, exploring their power and complexity and the myriad ways in which they shape our experiences of the world. We will examine some of the most fascinating and surprising facts about emotions, from the science behind why we cry to the social and cultural factors that influence our emotional experiences. So come along with us as we explore the incredible world of emotions and discover the many ways in which they make us human. Welcome back to our journey of exploring the mysteries and wonders of the world. In this segment, we'll be delving into the realm of emotions and discovering the ways in which different cultures and individuals express and experience their feelings. The power of music. Music is a universal language that has the power to evoke a range of emotions within us. From heartbreak to joy, music has the ability to transport us to different emotional states. In this section, we'll explore some of the ways in which music is used around the world to connect people to their emotions. One of the most famous examples of the power of music is the African American spirituals. These songs were created by slaves in America and were used to communicate their struggles and emotions. The songs were passed down orally and were often sung in secret, as slaves were forbidden from singing or playing music. Despite the hardships they faced, these spirituals provided a way for the slaves to connect with one another and to express their emotions. In Japan, music is used to promote relaxation and emotional well-being. The practice of Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, involves spending time in nature and listening to music to reduce stress and anxiety. Studies have shown that this practice can lower cortisol levels and improve mood. The art of storytelling. Storytelling is another powerful tool for connecting people to their emotions. In cultures all around the world, stories are used to convey important values and beliefs, as well as to evoke empathy and compassion. One of the most famous examples of storytelling is the tradition of the Native American oral tradition. Native American stories were used to teach children important life lessons and to pass down cultural values from generation to generation. These stories often featured anthropomorphic animals and were used to convey the idea that all living things are connected. In the Middle East, storytelling takes the form of the ancient art of oral poetry. This tradition dates back to pre-Islamic times and is still practiced today. Poets use their words to tell stories of love, loss, and adventure, connecting people to their emotions and creating a sense of community. The power of rituals. Rituals are another way in which people connect to their emotions. From religious ceremonies to personal daily routines, rituals provide a sense of structure and meaning in our lives. In Bali, the tradition of Nyepi is an annual day of silence, meditation, and introspection. On this day, the entire island shuts down and no one is allowed to leave their homes or engage in any activity. This day of reflection provides a time for individuals to connect with their emotions and reflect on their lives. In Mexico, the tradition of Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is a celebration of life and death. Families come together to honor their loved ones who have passed away, creating altars and offering food and gifts. This ritual provides a way for individuals to connect with their emotions surrounding death and to celebrate the lives of those who have passed away. The importance of self-care. Self-care is an essential component of emotional well-being. From meditation to exercise, there are many ways in which individuals can take care of their emotional health. In Japan, the tradition of wabi-sabi encourages individuals to embrace imperfection and find beauty in simplicity. This philosophy encourages individuals to focus on the present moment and to find joy in the small things in life. In India, the practice of yoga is used to promote emotional and physical well-being. The practice involves breathing exercises and physical postures, which can help to reduce stress and improve mood. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploring the world of another emotion that we often experience is awe. Awe is a complex emotion that can arise from a variety of sources, such as witnessing natural wonders like the Northern Lights, or experiencing art or music that moves us deeply. One example of a place that can inspire awe is the Grand Canyon in Arizona, USA. Carved over millions of years by the Colorado River, the Grand Canyon is over a mile deep and 18 miles wide at its widest point. Visitors to the Grand Canyon often describe feeling a sense of wonder and amazement at the sheer size and beauty of the natural wonder. Of course, not all emotions are positive. We also experience fear, sadness, and anger. One place that can evoke fear is the catacombs of Paris, France. The catacombs are an underground network of tunnels and chambers that hold the remains of over 6 million people. The catacombs were created in the late 18th century as a solution to the problem of overflowing cemeteries in Paris. Visitors to the catacombs often describe feeling a sense of unease or even terror at the sight of the stacked bones and skulls. On a more positive note, one place that can evoke feelings of joy and happiness is the Maldives, an island nation in the Indian Ocean. The Maldives are known for their pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, and abundant marine life. Visitors to the Maldives often describe feeling a sense of relaxation and contentment as they soak up the sun and take in the stunning natural beauty. Finally, we come to the emotion of love. Love is perhaps the most complex and powerful of all human emotions, and it can be difficult to pinpoint a specific place that evokes feelings of love. However, one place that many people associate with love and romance is the city of Paris, France. From the iconic Eiffel Tower to the charming cafes and streets of Montmartre, Paris has long been considered a city of love and romance. In conclusion, the world is full of places that can evoke a wide range of emotions, from awe and wonder to fear and sadness, and everything in between. Whether you're looking to experience the beauty of nature, the thrill of adventure, or the warmth of human connection, there is sure to be a place out there that will move and inspire you. So go out and explore the world, and let your emotions be your guide. Emotional facts about the world. The human brain is wired to respond more strongly to negative emotions such as fear and anger than positive emotions such as happiness and joy. Laughter has been shown to reduce stress hormones and boost the immune system. Hugging releases oxytocin, a hormone that promotes feelings of bonding and trust. The act of giving to others has been shown to increase feelings of happiness and well-being. In some cultures, crying is seen as a sign of strength and emotional intelligence, rather than weakness. Studies have shown that people who experience a sense of awe are more likely to feel connected to others and experience positive emotions. Music has been shown to have a powerful effect on our emotions, and can even help reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. The emotions of parents can have a significant impact on the emotional development of their children. Smiling can actually trick the brain into feeling happier, even if the smile is forced. Gratitude has been linked to increased feelings of happiness and well-being. The emotion of disgust serves a protective function, helping us avoid potentially harmful or dangerous situations. The expression of emotions can vary across cultures, with some cultures valuing emotional restraint more than others. The hormone cortisol, which is released in response to stress, can have negative effects on the body and mind if levels remain high over extended periods of time. Social support and strong social connections have been linked to increased feelings of happiness and well-being. The emotion of envy can be both positive and negative, motivating people to strive for success but also leading to feelings of resentment and bitterness. Mindfulness practices such as meditation have been shown to reduce stress and improve emotional regulation. The emotion of love has been linked to increased feelings of well-being and happiness. The act of smiling can have a contagious effect, leading others to feel happier and more positive. Chronic stress has been linked to a range of negative health outcomes, including heart disease, depression, and anxiety. The emotion of fear can be adaptive, helping us avoid potentially dangerous situations. The act of crying can release stress hormones and help us feel better emotionally. The emotion of anger can be both positive and negative, motivating us to take action but also leading to conflict and aggression. Compassion has been linked to increased feelings of happiness and well-being, as well as improved relationships with others. Social isolation and loneliness have been linked to negative health outcomes, including depression and cognitive decline. The emotion of sadness can serve a protective function, helping us grieve and process loss. Expressing gratitude can have a positive effect on both mental and physical health. The emotion of shame can be both helpful and harmful, motivating us to correct mistakes but also leading to feelings. Studies have shown that people who have experienced trauma in their lives have a higher chance of developing autoimmune diseases later on. The brain of a person in love looks similar to the brain of someone who is addicted to drugs. In a survey of over 1,000 people, 46% of respondents said they have experienced depression at some point in their lives. Social rejection can activate the same part of the brain that is activated when we experience physical pain. It has been found that people who have a greater sense of purpose in life tend to have better mental health outcomes. One study found that regularly practicing gratitude can improve mental health and well-being. The leading cause of death for young people between the ages of 15 and 29 is suicide. People who experience chronic stress may be more susceptible to illnesses like the common cold. A study has found that loneliness is as detrimental to health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Being in nature can help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. Seeing or even just thinking about someone we care about can activate the reward centers in our brain and make us feel happier. Studies have shown that performing acts of kindness can improve our mood and overall well-being. People who report having a strong social support system tend to have better mental health outcomes. One study found that people who spend more time outdoors tend to have lower levels of stress hormones. Having a pet can have a positive impact on mental health, including reducing feelings of loneliness and anxiety. Listening to music can have a therapeutic effect, reducing stress and promoting relaxation. Studies have found that practicing meditation can improve mental health outcomes, including reducing symptoms of anxiety and depression. A lack of sleep can have negative impacts on mental health, including increased feelings of anxiety and depression. Physical exercise has been shown to have a positive impact on mental health outcomes, including reducing symptoms of anxiety and depression. People who engage in creative activities like painting or writing may experience a boost in their mood and overall well-being. Spending time with loved ones can help reduce feelings of stress and promote positive emotions. Being grateful and expressing gratitude for the good things in our lives can help improve mental health outcomes. Laughter has been found to have a positive impact on mental health, reducing stress and promoting feelings of happiness. Learning new skills and engaging in challenging activities can promote feelings of accomplishment and boost self-esteem. Engaging in relaxation techniques like deep breathing or yoga can help reduce stress and improve overall well-being. People who experience positive emotions tend to have better mental health outcomes and may even have a longer lifespan. Spending time in sunlight can boost mood and increase vitamin D levels, which has been linked to improved mental health outcomes. Traveling to new places and experiencing new cultures can promote feelings of excitement and curiosity, improving overall well-being. Taking breaks throughout the day and engaging in self-care activities can help reduce stress and promote positive emotions. Focusing on the present moment, also known as mindfulness, can improve mental health outcomes and reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. Engaging in physical touch, like hugging or holding hands, can promote feelings of happiness and reduce feelings of stress. People who engage in regular exercise tend to have better mental health outcomes and a reduced risk. Additionally, studies have shown that acts of kindness and helping others can improve our own emotional well-being. Whether it's volunteering at a local shelter or simply helping someone in need, the act of giving can bring a sense of purpose and fulfillment. However, the world is not always kind, and many people experience trauma and loss. War, natural disasters, and personal tragedies can all leave a lasting impact on individuals and communities. It's important to acknowledge and address these emotional wounds, and seek help when needed. One of the most powerful emotions is love, which can bring people together and inspire incredible acts of generosity and compassion. From romantic love to the love between family members and friends, it's a universal feeling that touches us all. In conclusion, emotions play a significant role in our lives and in shaping the world around us. Understanding and managing our emotions can lead to a happier, more fulfilling life, and a more empathetic and compassionate world. Tragedies have a way of capturing our attention and leaving a lasting impact on the world. From natural disasters to man-made catastrophes, tragedies can shake our sense of safety and stability, and leave us reeling with grief and despair. But while tragedies can be difficult to face, they also have the power to unite us and inspire acts of heroism and compassion. In this segment, we'll explore some of the most significant tragedies in history, and the ways in which they have shaped the course of our world. From the sinking of the Titanic to the 9/11 terrorist attacks, tragedies have taken many forms throughout history. We'll examine the causes and effects of these events, and consider the lessons that we can learn from them. But we'll also explore the personal impact of tragedies, and the ways in which they can shape our lives in profound ways. We'll consider the role of grief and loss, and explore strategies for coping with the emotional fallout of tragedy. Ultimately, our goal in this segment is to honor the lives that have been lost, and to acknowledge the ways in which tragedy can both challenge and inspire us. By examining these difficult moments in history, we hope to gain a deeper understanding of the human experience, and the ways in which we can find hope and healing even in the darkest of times. Tragedies have shaped the course of history and continue to impact our world today. From natural disasters to man-made catastrophes, tragedies can have devastating consequences for individuals, communities, and even entire nations. One of the most well-known tragedies in history is the sinking of the Titanic in 1912. The luxury liner, which was touted as unsinkable, hit an iceberg and sank, resulting in the loss of over 1,500 lives. The tragedy led to changes in safety regulations for ships and a renewed emphasis on disaster preparedness. In more recent years, natural disasters have caused widespread tragedy and devastation. The 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami, for example, resulted in the loss of over 230,000 lives and caused billions of dollars in damage. The 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami in Japan also had a profound impact, resulting in over 15,000 deaths and triggering a nuclear disaster. Man-made tragedies have also had a significant impact on the world. The terrorist attacks on September 11, 2001, in New York City and Washington, D.C. resulted in nearly 3,000 deaths and sparked a global war on terror. Mass shootings, such as the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting in 2012, have also left a lasting impact on communities and ignited debates about gun control and mental health. Tragedies can also have personal impacts, as individuals experience loss and grief. The death of a loved one, for example, can be a tragic event that leaves a lasting impact on those left behind. It's important to acknowledge and process these emotions, and seek support when needed. Despite the devastation that tragedies can bring, they can also bring out the best in humanity. Communities come together to support one another, and individuals show incredible acts of bravery and selflessness. Tragedies can be a reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing those we love. Tragedies have played a significant role in shaping the world and impacting individuals. While they can bring devastation and loss, they can also inspire acts of compassion and resilience. It's important to acknowledge and address the impact of tragedies, while also recognizing the strength and resilience of the human spirit. Here are some tragic events happenings over the past decade: 2010 Haiti earthquake, 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami, 2013 Rana Plaza collapse in Bangladesh, 2014 Ebola outbreak in West Africa, 2014 Sewol ferry disaster in South Korea, 2015 Nepal earthquake, 2015 Paris terrorist attacks, 2016 Orlando nightclub shooting, 2017 Hurricane Harvey in the United States, 2017 Mexico City earthquake, 2017 Las Vegas shooting, 2018 Kerala floods in India, 2018 California wildfires in the United States, 2018 Indonesia earthquake and tsunami, 2018 Lion Air Flight 610 crash, 2019 Cyclone Idai in Mozambique, 2019 Notre Dame de Paris fire, 2019 Christchurch mosque shootings, 2019 Amazon rainforest wildfires, 2019 Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas, 2019 Australian bushfires, 2020 COVID-19 pandemic, 2020 Beirut explosion in Lebanon, 2020 Black Lives Matter protests, 2020 Australian bushfires, 2020 California wildfires in the United States, 2020 West Coast wildfires in the United States, 2020 United States presidential election, 2020 Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, 2020 Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 crash, 2020 Mumbai power outage, 2021 Capitol Hill riot in the United States, 2021 Texas power crisis in the United States, 2021 Suez Canal blockage, 2021 Miami building collapse, 2021 Henan floods in China, 2021 California wildfires in the United States, 2021 Turkey wildfires, 2021 Afghanistan conflict, 2021 COVID-19 pandemic in India, 2021 Myanmar coup d'etat, 2021 South Africa riots, 2021 Greece wildfires, 2021 Taliban takeover of Afghanistan, 2021 Hurricane Ida in the United States, 2021 Texas abortion law controversy, 2021 Glasgow stabbing attack, 2021 United Nations Climate Change Conference, 2021 Russia-Ukraine crisis, 2021 Omicron variant of COVID-19, 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine, 2022 Sydney storm and floods, 2022 Burkina Faso attacks, 2022 Serbia mud flow disaster, 2022 Gujarat riots, 2022 Colombian protests, 2022 Atlantic hurricane season, 2022 Indian floods, 2022 United Kingdom fuel crisis, 2022 Guatemala eruption, 2022 Italian floods and landslides, 2022 Beirut gas explosion, 2022 Israel-Palestine crisis, 2022 Myanmar military coup, 2022 United States Capitol bombing, 2022 Brazil heat wave, 2022 Kyrgyzstan coup d'etat, 2022 European floods, 2022 Mali coup d'etat, 2022 Australian floods, 2022 Libya migrant boat capsizing, 2022 United States winter storms, 2022 Cameroon rain derailment, 2022 Afghanistan bombing. The Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 crash in 2019 killing all 157 people on board. The Grenfell Tower fire in London in 2017 that claimed 72 lives. The mass shooting at Pulse nightclub in Orlando, Florida, in 2016 that killed 49 people. The Paris terrorist attacks in November 2015 that left 130 people dead. The Nepal earthquake in 2015 that claimed over 8,000 lives and left countless homeless. The MH370 Malaysia Airlines plane disappearance in 2014 that still remains a mystery. The Sewol ferry disaster in South Korea in 2014 that killed 304 people, most of them students. The Westgate shopping mall attack in Nairobi, Kenya, in 2013 that left 67 people dead. The Boston Marathon bombing in 2013 that killed 3 people and injured over 260 others. The Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting in Newtown, Connecticut, in 2012 that claimed the lives of 26 people, including 20 children. The Costa Concordia cruise ship disaster in Italy in 2012 that claimed 32 lives. The earthquake and tsunami in Japan in 2011 that claimed over 15,000 lives and triggered a nuclear crisis. The terrorist attacks in Mumbai, India, in 2008 that claimed the lives of 166 people. The Sichuan earthquake in China in 2008 that claimed the lives of over 68,000 people. The Virginia Tech shooting in 2007 that claimed the lives of 32 people. Another tragic event that shook the world was the terrorist attacks that took place in Paris in 2015. On November 13, gunmen and suicide bombers targeted multiple locations in the city, including a concert hall and a sports stadium, killing 130 people and injuring hundreds more. The attacks were claimed by the Islamic State and were the deadliest in France since World War II. In 2018, a tragedy struck in Indonesia when a Lion Air passenger plane crashed into the Java Sea, killing all 189 people on board. The cause of the crash was believed to be a malfunction in the plane's sensors and a failure of the pilots to respond to the problem. In 2017, Hurricane Maria made landfall in Puerto Rico, causing widespread devastation and leaving millions without power, water, or access to basic necessities. The storm claimed over 3,000 lives and caused billions of dollars in damage, making it one of the most destructive hurricanes in U.S. history. The Hurricane Katrina disaster in 2005 that claimed over 1,800 lives and left New Orleans devastated. The Boxing Day tsunami in 2004 that claimed over 230,000 lives across multiple countries in South and Southeast Asia. The terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center in New York City on September 11, 2001, that claimed nearly 3,000 lives. The terrorist attack on the USS Cole in Yemen in 2000 that claimed the lives of 17 U.S. Navy sailors. The Columbine High School massacre in 1999 that claimed the lives of 15 people. These tragedies serve as a reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing every moment. It is up to us to come together as a global community and work towards preventing such events from happening in the future. Tragedies have struck us in various forms over the years, leaving behind a trail of destruction and loss. From natural disasters to human-caused catastrophes, the world has experienced numerous tragedies that have left an indelible mark on humanity. As we come to the end of our discussion on the tragedies of the world, it is important to reflect on the lessons we can learn from these events. While we cannot control the occurrence of these tragedies, we can take steps to prepare ourselves and our communities for them. One lesson we can learn from tragedies is the importance of being prepared. This means having emergency plans in place, stocking up on supplies, and staying informed about potential threats in our area. We must also work together as a community to support each other during difficult times. Another lesson we can learn is the importance of resilience. Tragedies can be incredibly devastating, but we have seen time and time again how people can come together to rebuild and recover. It is important to have hope and faith that we can overcome even the most challenging of circumstances. Lastly, tragedies also remind us of the importance of compassion and empathy. We must be mindful of the pain and suffering of others, and strive to support and comfort those who are affected by tragedies. In conclusion, while tragedies are difficult to comprehend and accept, they are a part of the world we live in. By learning from them, we can be better prepared for the future and build a stronger and more resilient world for ourselves and future generations. Welcome back to our exploration of the mysteries of the world. In this segment, we'll dive deep into the dark and spooky world of horror. From haunted houses to unexplained phenomena, the world is full of creepy and terrifying stories that will send shivers down your spine. So, grab a blanket and hold on tight, as we take you on a journey through the most spine-chilling and frightening events that have ever occurred. Ghostly encounters. To start things off, let's talk about the most common horror phenomenon, ghosts. For centuries, people have reported seeing and interacting with spirits, and there are countless stories of ghostly encounters that will leave you terrified. From the chilling tales of the Tower of London to the tragic story of the Flying Dutchman, we'll explore some of the most spine-tingling ghost stories ever told. Haunted places. Next up, let's delve into the world of haunted places. From abandoned asylums to creepy old mansions, there are countless places that are said to be haunted by ghosts, spirits, and otherworldly entities. We'll explore some of the most haunted places in the world, including the infamous Winchester Mystery House and the terrifying Island of the Dolls. Unexplained phenomena. Moving on, let's talk about the unexplained phenomena that have left scientists scratching their heads. From mysterious disappearances to unexplained sounds and lights, there are many phenomena that we still can't explain. We'll delve into some of the most perplexing mysteries of the world, including the Dyatlov Pass incident and the bizarre phenomenon of the Hessdalen lights. Urban legends and folklore. No discussion of horror would be complete without a look at urban legends and folklore. From the creepy stories of Bloody Mary to the terrifying legend of the Chupacabra, there are many myths and legends that continue to haunt us. We'll explore some of the most popular urban legends and folklore from around the world and examine the real-world events that inspired them. Welcome to our discussion on the horrors of the world. While many of us try to avoid thinking about the darker aspects of life, it is important to acknowledge and understand the horrors that exist in our world. Horror takes many forms, from supernatural entities to real-life monsters. It is a genre that has been popularized in movies and television, but the horrors of the world extend far beyond the realm of fiction. Some of the most terrifying horrors are those that are all too real. The atrocities committed by human beings against each other are some of the most horrifying examples of the evil that exists in the world. From genocide to war crimes to acts of terrorism, these events leave scars that can last for generations. In addition to human-caused horrors, there are also natural horrors that can be equally terrifying. Catastrophic events such as earthquakes, hurricanes, and pandemics can bring destruction and death on an unimaginable scale. The fact that these events can strike without warning only adds to the horror. Supernatural horrors, while not grounded in reality, have still managed to captivate our imaginations and evoke fear in many people. Ghosts, demons, and other supernatural beings have been the subject of countless stories and legends throughout history. No matter the form that horror takes, it is a reminder of the darker aspects of our world. While it may be tempting to turn away from these horrors, it is important to confront and understand them in order to better prepare ourselves for the future. In the following discussion, we will explore some of the most horrifying events and phenomena in the world, and attempt to understand the impact they have on us as individuals and as a society. Join us as we delve into the darkest corners of the world and confront the horrors that exist there. Demonic possession and exorcism. Finally, let's take a look at the world of demonic possession and exorcism. While many people are skeptical of these phenomena, there are countless stories of people who have been possessed by demons and the brave individuals who have worked to free them. We'll examine some of the most famous cases of demonic possession and exorcism, including the story of Annalise Michel and the real-life events that inspired the movie The Exorcist. Well, there you have it, folks, our exploration of the horror segment has come to an end. From ghostly encounters to unexplained phenomena, haunted places to urban legends, and demonic possession to exorcism, the world is full of terrifying and spine-tingling stories that will keep us on edge for years to come. We hope you've enjoyed this journey with us, and remember, don't let the things that go bump in the night keep you up too late. Good night, and sweet dreams. The word zombie comes from Haitian folklore, where it refers to a corpse that has been reanimated by a sorcerer. The catacombs beneath Paris contain the bones of over 6 million people. The abandoned town of Pripyat, near the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, is said to be haunted by the ghosts of those who died in the disaster. The Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California, is said to be haunted by the ghost of Sarah Winchester, the widow of the rifle magnate who built the house. The Dyatlov Pass incident in Russia remains one of the most mysterious unsolved cases in history, with 9 hikers dying under unexplained circumstances in the Ural Mountains. The Amityville Horror House in New York is said to be haunted by the ghosts of the DeFeo family, who were murdered there in 1974, and by an evil presence that caused the subsequent owners to flee. The abandoned island of Poveglia in the Venice Lagoon was once a plague quarantine station and later a mental asylum, and is said to be haunted by the ghosts of those who died there. The Bermuda Triangle is a region of the Atlantic Ocean where numerous ships and planes have disappeared without explanation. The Tower of London is said to be haunted by the ghosts of Anne Boleyn, Lady Jane Grey, and other prisoners who were executed there. The Mutter Museum in Philadelphia contains a collection of medical oddities, including preserved specimens of human remains. The Aokigahara Forest in Japan, also known as the Suicide Forest, is one of the most popular places in the world for people to take their own lives. The Hotel del Salto in Colombia was built in 1923 near a waterfall, but was abandoned in the 1990s after numerous guests reported seeing ghosts. The island of the Dolls in Mexico is covered in dolls and doll parts, placed there by the former owner of the island as a way to appease the ghost of a drowned girl. The Winchester Mystery House has staircases that lead nowhere, doors that open onto walls, and other architectural oddities designed to confuse and deter the ghosts that Sarah Winchester believed were after her. The Stanley Hotel in Colorado inspired Stephen King to write The Shining, and is said to be haunted by the ghosts of former guests. The Hoia Baciu Forest in Romania is said to be haunted by the ghosts of those who disappeared there, and to be a hotspot for UFO sightings. The Paris catacombs were created in the 18th century as a way to deal with overflowing cemeteries, and contain the bones of millions of Parisians. The Mary Celeste was a ship found abandoned in 1872, with no sign of the crew or any explanation for their disappearance. The town of Centralia, Pennsylvania, has been on fire since 1962, with underground coal deposits burning beneath the town. The Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum in West Virginia is said to be haunted by the ghosts of former patients, who were subjected to horrific treatments and conditions. The Black Dahlia murder in Los Angeles in 1947 remains unsolved, with the body of Elizabeth Short found mutilated and cut in half. The abandoned island of Hashima in Japan, also known as Battleship Island, was once home to a thriving coal mining community, but is now said to be haunted by the ghosts of those who died there. The Villisca Axe Murder House in Iowa, USA, is believed to be haunted by the spirits of the 8 people who were brutally murdered there in 1912. The Aokigahara Forest in Japan is known as the Sea of Trees and is infamous for being a popular site for suicides. The Winchester Mystery House in California, USA, is a massive mansion that was built by a woman who believed that the ghosts of people killed by Winchester rifles were haunting her. The Tower of London in England is said to be haunted by the ghosts of some of the people who were imprisoned, tortured, and executed there over the centuries. The abandoned town of Centralia in Pennsylvania, USA, has been burning for over 50 years due to a coal mine fire, and is now a ghost town. The island of Poveglia in Italy is said to be one of the most haunted places in the world, and was used as a quarantine station during the Black Death. The Paris catacombs in France are home to the remains of over 6 million people, and are said to be haunted by the ghosts of the dead. The Hauska Castle in the Czech Republic is built on a bottomless pit that is said to be a gateway to hell. The Banff Springs Hotel in Canada is said to be haunted by a bride who died on her wedding day, as well as several other ghosts. The Dyatlov Pass incident in Russia is a mysterious case where 9 hikers died under strange circumstances in the Ural Mountains in 1959, with no clear explanation for what happened. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of horror. From urban legends to real-life horrors, we've explored some of the scariest stories and facts about our world. As we wrap up this segment, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We've learned that horror is not just a genre of entertainment, but a very real part of our world. From the paranormal to true crime, there are countless stories of terror that have taken place throughout history and continue to haunt us to this day. One thing that we can take away from all of these stories is the power of fear. Fear is a universal emotion that can bring us together or tear us apart. It can motivate us to do great things or paralyze us with terror. It's a reminder that even in our modern, rational world, there is still so much that we don't understand. But fear can also be a tool for growth and self-discovery. By confronting our fears, we can learn more about ourselves and our place in the world. We can gain a greater appreciation for the things we take for granted and find the courage to face the unknown. As we close out this segment, I encourage you to take a moment to reflect on what scares you. Is it the dark, ghosts, or something else entirely? Whatever it may be, don't be afraid to confront it. You might just find that you're stronger than you thought. Thank you for watching and joining me on this exploration of horror. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date on all of our latest segments.
In Japan, it is common for people to dress up their pets in elaborate costumes. The Great Barrier Reef in Australia is home to a species of fish known as the clownfish. The world's largest rubber duck was created in 2014 and stands at over 50 feet tall. The ancient Egyptians believed that cats were sacred animals and treated them accordingly. The tallest living dog in the world is a Great Dane named Zeus, who measures over 44 inches tall at the shoulder. The world's largest collection of rubber ducks is located in the Netherlands and contains over 12,000 ducks. The world's largest ball of yarn is located in the United States and weighs over 9,000 pounds. The oldest living tree in the world is a Great Basin bristlecone pine that is over 4,800 years old. In Italy, it is traditional to throw a plate against the wall on New Year's Eve to symbolize letting go of the past. The world's largest jigsaw puzzle contains over 551,232 pieces and measures 27 feet by 6 feet. The tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, is so tall that you can see 2 sunsets in one day from the top. The national animal of Scotland is the unicorn. In Russia, it is considered good luck to be pooped on by a bird. The world's largest collection of traffic cones is located in England and contains over 137,000 cones. The first recorded pizza delivery was made in 1889 to Queen Margrethe of Savoy. The world's largest collection of potato chips is located in the United States and contains over 5,000 bags. In Iceland, it is traditional to give books as Christmas presents. The world's largest rubber band ball weighs over 9,000 pounds and is over 6 feet tall. The national animal of Australia is the kangaroo. In South Korea, it is traditional to eat seaweed soup on your birthday. The world's largest collection of garden gnomes is located in Germany and contains over 4,000 gnomes. The tallest statue in the world is the Spring Temple Buddha in China, which stands at over 500 feet tall. In Sweden, it is traditional to eat fermented herring on Surströmming Day. The world's largest collection of keychains is located in the United States and contains over 55,000 keychains. The national animal of Canada is the beaver. In Spain, it is traditional to eat 12 grapes at midnight on New Year's Eve. The world's largest collection of Pez dispensers is located in the United States and contains over 10,000 dispensers. The shortest war in history was between Britain and Zanzibar in 1896 and lasted only 38 minutes. In Greece, it is traditional to break plates at weddings to bring good luck. The national animal of Norway is the moose. The world's largest collection of snow globes is located in the United States and contains over 12,000 globes. The tallest waterfall in the world is Angel Falls in Venezuela, which stands at over 3,200 feet tall. In Finland, it is traditional to sauna naked with strangers. The world's largest collection of yo-yos is located in the United States and contains over 4,000. In Japan, there is a train station that has no entrance or exit. It was built solely to allow passengers to admire the scenic view of the surrounding cherry blossom trees from the train window. The world's largest snow maze was built in Warren, Vermont. It spanned 27,000 square feet and was made up of over 1,200 tons of snow. In Switzerland, there is a hotel that is entirely made of ice. The hotel, called the White Pottico Luxury Hotel, features igloo-shaped rooms with comfortable beds and warm blankets to keep guests cozy in the freezing temperatures. The longest wedding veil in the world was worn by Maria Paraskeva from Cyprus. The veil measured over 6,000 feet long and required 25 people to carry it down the aisle. In Iceland, there is a museum dedicated to phalluses from various animals. The Icelandic Phallological Museum has over 280 specimens on display, including a 5-foot-long whale penis. The world's largest ball of paint is located in Alexandria, Indiana. It started as a baseball-sized object in the 1970s and has since grown to over 4,000 pounds. In Australia, there is a pink lake called Lake Hillier. The lake's water appears to be pink due to the presence of a type of algae that produces a pink pigment. The world's largest jigsaw puzzle was completed in 2011 in Germany. The puzzle consisted of 551,232 pieces and measured over 27 feet long and 6 feet tall. In China, there is a restaurant that serves food shaped like miniature toilets. The modern toilet restaurant has multiple locations and has gained popularity for its unique and quirky dining experience. The world's largest rubber duck is over 50 feet tall and weighs over 11 tons. It has traveled to various locations around the world, including Hong Kong and Canada. In New Zealand, there is a town called Dildo. Despite its suggestive name, the town has a population of only a few hundred people and is known for its beautiful scenery. The world's largest collection of banana stickers is held by a man named Mike Bacher from the United States. His collection consists of over 8,000 stickers from all over the world. In Italy, there is a museum dedicated to pasta. The Museo della Pasta features exhibits on the history and production of pasta, as well as a gift shop selling unique pasta shapes and flavors. The world's largest gingerbread house was built in Texas and measured over 60 feet long and 40 feet wide. It was made with over 7,000 pounds of gingerbread dough, 2,000 pounds of candy, and 4,000 gingerbread bricks. In Japan, there is a theme park called Wittenbosch that is modeled after a Dutch village. The park features traditional Dutch architecture and attractions, such as windmills and tulip gardens. The world's largest collection of rubber bands is held by a man named Joel Wall from Florida. His collection consists of over 700,000 rubber bands and has been recognized by the Guinness World Records. In Sweden, there is a hotel made entirely of ice and snow that is rebuilt every year. The Ice Hotel Jukkasjärvi features ice sculptures and artwork, as well as warm sleeping bags to keep guests cozy in the freezing temperatures. The world's largest snowball fight took place in Seattle, Washington. It involved over 5,800 participants and over 160,000 snowballs were thrown. In Belgium, there is a museum dedicated to French fries. There is a town in Alaska with a population of just one person, the mayor. In South Korea, there is an annual mud festival where people play in a giant mud bath and compete in events like mud wrestling. The world's largest snow maze was built in Warren, Vermont and covered an area of over 20,000 square feet. In Mexico, there is a restaurant that is completely underwater, allowing diners to enjoy their meal surrounded by marine life. The world's oldest piece of chewing gum is over 9,000 years old. In Iceland, there are no mosquitoes. The largest gathering of people dressed as penguins took place in the UK, with over 400 participants. The world's largest rubber duck is over 50 feet tall and has traveled to various locations around the globe. In Finland, they have an annual wife-carrying championship where men race while carrying their wives on their backs. There is a company that sells bottled air from different parts of the world, including places like the Swiss Alps and the Australian outback. The world's largest game of Jenga was played with 1,200 oversized blocks and over 600 players. In Norway, all schools are required to have an outdoor recess period every day, regardless of the weather. The world's largest collection of rubber ducks is over 10,000 strong and belongs to a man in the Netherlands. In Germany, there is a theme park based entirely around the humble potato. These are just a few examples of the many humorous and light-hearted facts that exist in the world. By taking a moment to appreciate the absurd and comical aspects of life, we can gain a new perspective and enjoy a bit of comic relief amidst the stresses of everyday life.
Now a summary from each segments. Segment 1, Mystery. We delved into some of the world's most intriguing mysteries, from the unsolved cases of the Bermuda Triangle and the disappearance of Amelia Earhart to the bizarre phenomenon of the Mothman. Segment 2, Fun. We explored the lighter side of the world with some fascinating and fun facts, including the world's largest swimming pool and the history of the high five. Segment 3, Emotions. We took a deep dive into the complex and varied emotions we experience as human beings, from the science of love to the psychology of fear. Segment 4, Tragedy. We explored some of the most devastating tragedies of the past decade, from natural disasters to mass shootings, and examined how communities come together to heal and rebuild. Segment 5, Horror. We uncovered some of the scariest and most chilling horror stories from around the world, from haunted houses to urban legends. Segment 6, Comic Relief. We ended on a lighter note with some hilarious and heartwarming tales, including the world's funniest joke and the most heartwarming moments in history. Overall, we hope this journey through the mysteries, fun, emotions, tragedy, horror, and comic relief of the world has given you a greater appreciation for the many complexities and nuances of the human experience. Remember, no matter how difficult life can be, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel, and we can always find reasons to laugh and enjoy the world around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we hope to see you again soon. Like, comment and subscribe.